Wrestling Jared Schell. Of course, Triandafilou, an All-American his freshman year. Looks to do so again this year. Coming in, the Schell is 4-6, 2 fall victories. Triandafilou, 14-2 with 4 fall victories. Triandafilou trying to get the Russian. Schell keeps the head in the right way. This year, Triandafilou, who previously played both football and wrestled, left the football field to focus on wrestling. Trying to eventually become a national champion for Gettysburg. A seemingly attainable goal for him. He's trying to work the Russian again. Switch to just wrist control. Schell's doing a good job to keep the head of Triandafilou where he wants it. Triandafilou now, heavy on the head, just separates. Wants to tie up on his own terms. Triandafilou tries to get a nice shot, sucks it in. He gets the double. He covers the 2. He goes out of bounds right after he gets the 2. Good job to keep his feet in. Did Triandafilou. So Paul's going to start on top now. On the opposite side of most wrestlers. Throws people off a lot. Now he's going to suck that arm out, try to get an arm bar. Keep his weight on. Place that in the back. Got to keep it below 90 or above 90 degrees, excuse me. He's going to want to force that to the mat, opening up his shoulder. He's going to get the far wrist now, too. Triandafilou's keeping his weight on. See this a lot in the heavier weights. All the strength to turn. Now he rolls over both wrists. Schell gets one free. He gets both free. He gets back up to his base. Paul follows. Gets back up to his hips. And nice escape from Jared Schell in that scramble. Triandafilou now. Another shot. 20 seconds now. Triandafilou controlling the right wrist of Schell. And now the head as well. So the period expires with Triandafilou with a 2-1 lead right now. Schell defers. Triandafilou is going to start on bottom. Going to look for a quick escape or a reversal here. I would assume quick stand up. Schell also starts on the unorthodox side. Triandafilou tripods up. Tries to get his hips away. Good chase, but eventually gets the escape, does Paul. Triandafilou now controlling both wrists of Schell as he has a 3-1 lead. Both wrestlers fighting for head control on that left side of Triandafilou, right side of Schell. Paul shoots in with a low single, trips a little bit. Nice job to trip the leg and then shoot on it. Finish that single. On top now, keeping his weight on top of Schell, working that right arm. Trying to get a tilt now. He does, but Schell fights out before he gets those 2. Triandafilou now up over the minute for riding time. He puts that wrist back on the back of Schell again. Heavy on the head of Schell. Switch to a chicken wing and a far wrist. Now he just has the wrist. Schell does a good job to swim out of that one. Stalling warning goes to Schell. Triandafilou working both wrists. Loses both. Kind of suck in that head. Create space for a half. Triandafilou staying heavy on the head of Schell as that period ends. So 5-1 lead right now for Triandafilou. Schell has a choice. He chooses down. Triandafilou with the 4-point lead can seal up another point from riding time if he can stay on top for a good time. Schell with a good stand-up attempt, controlled by Paul with a good follow. Triandafilou working on the wrists. Schell could knee slide out. Triandafilou breaks him back down though with a 2-on-1. Schell tries to switch his hips to get back up to his base. Tries to walk out, knee up, and he does. Now he's just got to put his knee together. Triandafilou with a little bit of a western breaks him back down, working the hand on the back again. Triandafilou trying to stay out heavy on the head there. Works on the right wrist. Moves back to the head. He has the left arm of Schell pinned in between him and in between their bodies, excuse me. Controls the left wrist. Schell trying to control this. Try to knee up, knee slide out, get an escape. Triandafilou has the riding time point sealed up for him now. So really it's a 6-1 lead right now. Referee just pauses the match right there. For blood time. So he's going to start the 5-second clock there, or 5-minute clock, excuse me. We'll be right back again after another message from our sponsors. The Centennial Conference Digital Network is now in the air. You can watch streaming video broadcasts of conference events on your desktop, laptop, tablet, phone, and OTT apps on your TV such as Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Fire, and Android TV. Get the Centennial Conference the way you want it today. Coming out of that blood timeout. Still a 5-1 lead for Triandafilou with the riding time point sealed up, so it's basically 6-1. 32 seconds to go. Triandafilou's on top in referee's position. Schell does a great job to switch his hips, get away. He gets the 1, so it's 5-2 now. Triandafilou. 6-2 really, with 18 seconds remaining. Triandafilou now controlling the head. Schell trying to do something drastic in the last 3 seconds of this match, but it's going to close out for a 6-2 Triandafilou victory for Gettysburg's first victory in a match today. So that will close out the duels here. It's going to be a 38